This video has very kindly been sponsored by Distrokid. I'll be talking about them more later in the video. Beautiful. Oh my God, I love that. Wow. I don't know, this might be the best album. Hello, welcome to this video. My name is Dan, aka Listen. I am a music producer and songwriter, and today I'm finally going to be reacting to Honeymoon by Lana Del Rey, so let's go. Thank you for being patient with me, Lana Del Rey fans. I know you've been asking for this reaction for a long time. We're finally here, and then next month we've got Lana's brand new one, Blue Banisters. The reaction will be out the same day as the album on 22nd of October, so make sure to come back to the channel. You gotta get those day one views, innit? If you haven't been following my channel, welcome to this channel. Hi. Yeah, I've been making my way through all the Lana Del Rey albums. I had never listened to a full album before I did Chemtrails of the Country Club, and I discovered a beautiful lyricist, a beautiful songwriter. So like, as a songwriter myself, I was like, ooh, this is actually really cool. So I've decided to dig back in, and I've gone through them in order. So I did Born to Die, and then I did Paradise, and then I did Ultraviolence, and now we're doing Honeymoon, and then we're going to do Blue Banisters, and then we're going to do Lust for Life, and then we're going to do NFR, and we're done. She's got so many. So today's video is sponsored by Distrokid. I've been using them for a while now, and the feature of Distrokid that I'm going to talk about today is actually hyperfollow. So hyperfollow is basically a unique page to each release, and you can share this one link to your followers, and they can choose whatever streaming service they want. Now, this is actually a really important factor when it comes to putting out your own music, because if you just assume that everyone's going to be using Spotify, then you're going to be missing out on a whole portion of people who might listen to your songs on other platforms. So you're getting as much as you can from your click-through as possible. From the moment you upload your song to Distrokid, your hyperfollow page is active, and the Spotify pre-save link is on there. My song Criminal is coming out on the 19th of October, so I already have my hyperfollow page set up to pre-save on Spotify, and then on the day it releases, it will automatically update and will fill in all the other streaming services. Yeah, so if you want to check out what the hyperfollow page looks like pre-release, then you can go through to my link and you can pre-save my new song Criminal. And if you want to sign up for Distrokid, you can get a 7% discount through my VIP link. The link is in the description as well. Cool, okay, let's get on with this. I'm quite excited because a lot of you have said that Honeymoon is the best one. A lot of you said that Ultraviolence was the best one. I feel like there's a group of fans for every single album, so so we'll see. Right, so this is song number 1. This is Honeymoon. Ooh, got some cinematic drama going on. Sounds like a Bond movie or something already, doesn't it? Oh, I love that. We both know that it's not fashionable. It's not fashionable to love me. I love that, like, quick, like strummed guitar or something in the background. It's like really tension building, isn't it? Love it. Wow. Ooh. Ooh. Wow. Ooh. That's so beautiful. I wonder what it's like the honeymoon is referring to. Because it sounds like their love is kind of broken, you know. Yeah. But I'm not scared. Oof. Mr. Born to Lose. I love how, like, it's so, like, kind of ethereal and dramatic and cinematic, and kind of sounds like it could fit in something like Moulin Rouge or, you know. Oh, I love the arrangement of it. It's so, like, intelligently made, you know. So she's a dangerous person to be in love with. Our honeymoon, dreaming away your life. Maybe there's like a feeling that she or they aren't living in the real world, you know. Oof. Oh, I love it. Oh, that's so good. Wow. Like, that's a kind of very enigmatic lyric. She's very much painting this picture. Oh, here we go again. Painting this picture of this guy who, a similar person, I guess, to before. Because, like, there's definitely an element of danger in this guy. And like she says, it's not fashionable to love me. Maybe that's referring to, you know, at this point, she's kind of known, famous person. It's not fashionable to fall in love with me because I'm going to write stuff about you, you know. But the honeymoon, maybe it's a reference to their honeymoon period of their relationship where they kind of ignore all the dark stuff. So I think that's kind of what the feeling that I'm getting is, that she is aware of the truth there, but she's willing to live in the blissful ignorance. And at the end she says, dream your life away. Like maybe being lost in this honeymoon is a dream and she's lost in a dream. Yeah, I love that actually. That's actually really poignant, like kind of a song about denial. The very classical sounding string arrangements are really tension building and really mood building, and they sound so cinematic, and it kind of belies the kind of dark side to this kind of beautiful thing that she's living through. Let's go on to song number 2. This is music to watch boys to. I like you a lot. I like you a lot, so I'll do what you want. Yeah. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Cool. There's like a hidden world in there. Flamingos. Pink flamingos. I love all the kind of like really detailed music production in there. Wow, okay, so she's just going to accept that they leave, I think. I live to love you. I like that movement there. It's all a game to me anyway. Huh. I wonder where her head is at with this song. Maybe it's like the perceived idea of her, you know. Ooh. Dark, creepy, love that. That one has a very dark edge to it, but my last kind of thought about that actually right at the end was maybe it's like a perceived idea of who Lana is. It kind of feels like she's saying all these things like, I live to love you, and make it seem like she's really devoted to them, but it's almost like she's playing the part of somebody who's maybe like playing with the boys, you know, appearing on the surface to be really devoted to them, but then she's kind of watching them leave and letting them go and just sticking her music on and watching the boys go. Do you know what I mean? It's almost like she's kind of controlling them, you know, and I don't know whether she's maybe writing this in response to what people have said about her playing up to like a stereotype or something, you know. Yeah, it's a very complex song though. As always, like make sure to let me know what all of your opinions are and what your theories are in terms of what the songs are about, and of course what she said. Make sure to leave a comment below. The production on that one had so many like layers of so much depth. I feel like every single time you listen to it there'd be something else in there that you'd be like, oh okay, I hadn't heard that before. For me sometimes it's the quiet stuff is the most exciting music production for me, because it's so subtly done, really masterful. Let's go on to song number 3. This is Terrence Loves You. Who's Terrence? I guess we'll find out. This electric guitar is very kind of Americana, isn't it? You are what you are. That's nice. Oh, wow. I lost myself when I lost you. Oh, that's beautiful. Ooh. Love it. Sounds like a clarinet or something. It's lovely. Accepting one another. Letting the other person have their faults, you know. Maybe she's going back to this person after having left them, you know, and feeling like she lost herself when she left them. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Changing pace. Oh. David Bowie reference. I love this. This is beautiful, isn't it? Oh. Oh, I love this. This is stunning. Oh, wow. Oh my God, I love that. Wow. That's one of my favourite songs I've heard from her. So stunning. She's missing this person so much. Like the music, the tunes, they remind her of him, and she feels like she's disconnected. She's calling through the radio, maybe, you know, ground control to Major Tom, like she's down on Earth and he's up in space, and there's like she can't connect to him anymore because she lost him. And now she's kind of saying, I wish I'd just accepted you for who you were. I wish you could have accepted me for who I was. I wish we could have worked it out despite all of our faults, because now I can't get you out of my head, and like whenever I hear your songs I get trashed, you know, and I lost myself when I lost you. Oh, so stunning. And I just love like how subtle and like it kind of lilts, you know, and those little flurries of music, I think they're like the reminders of him, aren't they? Like where the wind instruments pipe up and, you know, and those tiny little moments like a breath, you know. And then at the end she's like singing this movement. It's like singing the song that reminds her of him. It's just so heart-achingly beautiful. Oh my God. Oh, I love it. It's so romantic. Terrence. Who the hell's Terrence? I've added that one to my playlist. I have a playlist going that's like, it's my current vibe. It's like all the songs that are really inspiring me at the moment. So if you wanted to follow it, I'll leave the link in the description for you. Terrence Loves You and Dan Loves Terrence. Let's go on to the next song. This is song number 4. This is God Knows I Tried. What cicadas? Summer. Like in the desert, innit?
Sometimes I wake up red, blue and yellow skies.
Oh. I love that song. It's very nostalgic, isn't it, this album?
God knows I live, bed, borrow and cry.
I like that lyric, wow.
And God knows I try.
Yeah, wow.
Try.
But it didn't work.
Red, blue and yellow lies on my
Red, blue and yellow lies. Oof. I love how the verses match each other but have a different story, you know.
nothing much to live for since I found my fame.
Ah, wow. I feel like she's done it all and she has nothing else to do, nowhere else to go. Wow, that's sad.
God gave me life.
I love this like repeated lyric in the chorus. It's very well done because it's kind of leading up to what we know the song is called and the kind of central hook by using this same lyrical phrasing but changing the words slightly on each repeat to tell more of a story. It's just so clever. Let there be light.
God knows I tried.
She seems quite disillusioned, doesn't she?
God knows I tried.
Beautiful. So melancholy and so jaded and so... It seems like that lyric in the second verse where she was like, I don't know what else to live for, like after the fame. I feel like that might be the central meaning of the song. It sounds like she's been through everything. God knows I've done it all. God knows I've tried, I've lied, lived and I've died, you know. She's telling us I've done it all, but in some way she feels like she's failed. You know, she's tried and she's failed. It doesn't matter like what she's done. She still doesn't feel happy. She's kind of pushing towards career, pushing towards like, you know, this ideal and finding that actually that isn't the be all and end all and she's not happy, and kind of makes everybody listening, I think, consider what is really important, I think. Wow, yeah, geez, that's heavy. Really kind of feels like the whole album so far kind of exists in almost like a honeymoon state. It's very kind of hazy. It's very like orange, kind of humid. That's the energy I'm getting from the album so far. I think that's maybe what the Honeymoon is. It's like this period of like denial and darkness, you know, behind what is meant to be really good and meant to be really beautiful. I don't know, like, anyway, that's what I'm getting so far anyway. Okay, let's go on to the next song. This is song number 5. This is High by the Beach. Interesting. It's like a train. Ooh, interesting. Cool. I like the pitch shifty stuff there.
Don't wanna do this anymore.
Don't want to do what?
Can't survive if this is all that's real.
Ooh, okay. Ooh, okay. We've gone trappy. Interesting.
Never bought into your bullshit when you would be.
She just wants to kind of live her life, I guess.
Look at you.
It's definitely a unique style for her, you know, borrowing elements of like trap.
We won't survive. All I wanna do
Maybe she's kind of like ending this relationship that she's got with this person.
is I never bought.
She kind of wants a simple life, you know.
Don't need your money to get me what I want.
I don't need your money to get what I want. Yeah, okay.
Wanna do is get high by the beach.
Yeah, she doesn't want anything complex. She just wants simplicity. Ooh. Again, some interesting production there. Wow. Different for her. Different in general. Yeah, not my favourite of hers, to be honest. I'm not sure whether that borrowing from kind of trap music from electronic music really quite works for me. All I want to do is get high by the beach. Sounds like she's looking for a life of simplicity and this person is offering her money and she's like, no, your money can't buy me what I want because all I want is to get high by the beach, to put it simply. Cool, interesting. Let's go on to the next song. This is song number 6. This is Freak.
Flame so hot.
Ooh.
Reflecting in your eyes.
Poems reflected in your eyes.
This summer. Make it last forever.
Make this moment last forever.
Full of fire. Rising up.
Like a phoenix.
Baby,
Cool. I like this one. The kind of swirling production in this is cool.
me too,
Who's she singing to?
like I do.
Loving me is all you need to feel like I do. Sounds like she's kind of like enticing somebody, you know? Maybe there's somebody who she's met and they're like, I don't want to date you because you're famous.
Be a freak.
Yeah.
Me too.
Come to California and be a freak like me.
Leather black and eyes of blue.
That idea of black and blue is quite, you know, lyrically interesting. Screw your anonymity, like, yeah, that's what makes me think she's singing to somebody who she's met who is like, I don't want to be famous, I don't want to be known for dating you, you know? Ooh, nice. I like her middle eights. I love how she moves it into a different place, continues like a emotional journey to somewhere else. Cool. It's like, yeah, wow. She kind of also almost sounds like a kind of siren, you know, rather than like tempting. Ooh, moves to the next song. Rather than like tempting sailors to their fate at sea, she's like tempting people to their fate in California, you know. Almost sounds like it's kind of underwater in that sense, doesn't it? Like the music, it's kind of swirling, it's kind of deep and like filtered and like, yeah. She wants to be with this person, she feels good with this person, but maybe she knows that her lifestyle and her situation has a lot of darkness to it, and that's why the music kind of sounds dark, and maybe that's why she's framing it almost like this like temptress in a sense, you know, like come to California, be a freak like me, you know, screw the anonymity, let's be freaks together. It's kind of dark and twisted, and I think that kind of is born out of her knowing that like maybe she can't have a normal romance with somebody. It's cool. Yeah, very interesting. Let's go on to song number 7. This is Art Deco. We're staying electronic.
Club queen on the downtown scene. A little body never hurt no one. Yeah, win. So you hang in the line. Art Deco out on.
Well, she's leaning into those hi-hats quite a lot actually, isn't she?
Cause you want more.
You want more. Why? Huh. Maybe she's analysing like, maybe like a capitalist kind of idea. not happy with just how it is.
Got things that have yet to be seen.
Maybe she's kind of analysing like why people need to chase stuff and always want more.
You're so Art Deco.
I wonder what she means by saying you're so Art Deco. Yeah, maybe it's this idea that this person is like out there trying to kind of make it and trying to stand out and be different. And she's kind of analysing why, you know. Is that a saxophone? I like that. Putting your life on the line for this, yeah. There's this idea that in a lot of her music she's analysing like the American dream, right? Somebody wrote that as in a comment recently and I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I see it. Like each album's like a different stage of that. And I feel like this is after wanting more, wanting to be powerful and rich and successful, and analysing somebody who wants that and kind of thinking, why is that? Why do we need that? Why do we constantly seek more? Why can't we just be happy? Cool. Interesting. Yeah, it does kind of feel like a continuation of the analysation of the American dream, an analysation of capitalism in the way that this person wants more. But why? Kind of is like this story of this person. Sounds like maybe they're roller skating down like by the, like in the downtown, like trying to kind of make their mark, trying to do something with their life, like trying to be different. And she's looking at this person and kind of, you know, seeing them like try and be Art Deco, try and maybe stand out, maybe be different, like watch them constantly chasing more and never being happy and kind of thinking, why are you doing that? And maybe that's because she's let go of that need. It's always so interesting to dissect her songs. Like it could be taken so many different ways. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm hearing. Okay, let's go on to song number 8. This is an interlude. This is Burnt Norton. Ooh, I love that. I like the warmth.
Time present and time past are both perhaps present in time future.
I like this.
Time past.
Wow, so beautiful.
If all time is eternally present, all time is unredeemable.
Wow, this is deep.
Footfalls echo in the memory down the passage which we did not take.
Yeah, somebody lost in regretting the past. Wow, that's the next song. Wow, okay. Seems like she's taken a moment to ruminate on getting lost in the past, worrying about the past that you didn't take, and kind of accepting maybe that the only real thing is the present. You know, you can't control the future, you don't know what's going to happen, and you can't change the past. All you can control is the present. And maybe that's her moment in this middle of this album to take a breath and kind of maybe start living in the moment a bit more. I don't know. In reference to the idea of a honeymoon, if we're in this kind of lazy, you know, nostalgic kind of mood, you're getting lost in the past, you're thinking about the past. And I think this is her like maybe trying to break out of that energy. But the actual mood of the song itself sounds so nostalgic, so warm and so textural and beautiful. Yeah, and then this spoken word over the top. It's just, yeah, I love it. Really, really nice kind of departure. I love that whenever I listen to an album, it's always the interludes that I'm like, yeah, interlude. Let's go on to song number 9. This is Religion.
Everything is fine now. All our beds are made.
Okay, decisions are made. Things can't be changed.
The ocean wash away.
Yeah, okay.
For you there's only love. Love.
Nice, okay.
My religion.
Ooh, okay.
Say I should take some space. When I'm down on my knees, you're how I pray.
Oh, ooh, okay, hello. Wow. Beautiful. Oh,
No more cloudy day.
almost feels like she's got a new mantra, a new way to live her life that's inspired by this person.
All we do is play. All I hear
Yeah,
is music.
it's easy. Living in the moment. Following on from the previous song, I think. I really like this song, actually. This is lovely.
You're my religion.
She's very confident in her feelings. Your friends are saying, like, you're too obsessed with this person, and she's like, no, this is how I feel, and I'm gonna be that way. This is me. This is how I want to live my life. I love this vocal bit, it's beautiful. Ooh, nice. Love it. Oh, so beautiful. I love this idea that she is kind of following this person like a new religion, somebody who has shown her a new way to be happy, you know? Wow. Cool. Yeah. Love that. Really beautiful, actually. That post-chorus is stunning. And I really love how it kind of does follow on from the previous song, because she talks about, like, you know, living in the present and not thinking about the past. And it feels like this person that she's singing about in this song has taught her that. Like, the first verse is she's saying, like, oh, we've made our bed. You know, that idea that we've made our decisions and now we're going to just live with it. Like, she's letting go of regret. She's letting go of thinking that she can change the past. The chips fall where they may, you know. Que sera, sera, you know, this, I'm going to live in the moment. And then she talks about this person being her new religion. It makes me feel like this person has come into her life and is like, that, you know, lives in the moment, doesn't worry about the past, doesn't regret, and she's kind of inspired to live that way. She feels like maybe she's come out of this dark place because of this, and she therefore feels that it's like a religion, like it's something that's saving her, that's giving her, you know, a way to live. So it's really, really interesting, like really deep metaphor that goes throughout the entire song and really actually kind of fits into this like evolving narrative of the album, where the first half of the album seemed to be a lot of, you know, living in denial, living in, you know, regret, doubting herself, I think. This song sounds far more confident. And so maybe that's what the whole story of the album is going to be, breaking out of the honeymoon period, living in, you know, real life. Love it. Okay, let's go on to song number 10. This is Salvatore. Salvatore? Yeah, let me know the reference. It's probably a poet or something. Ooh, hello. Again, like the production is so deep, but also like in the choice of instruments really sets up a mood. So good.
Begin to gleam onto ocean's blue.
I wonder what she's singing about here. Huh, I'm not sure. She's got such a beautiful voice. Amore, so like to love. Soft ice cream. Okay, she just seems to be sounding random words. It's beautiful though. Maybe it's about a city. I love the melody and the instrumentation. Oh, stun. Maybe she's just kind of stating things that she loves about this city. Maybe this is another kind of living in the moment thing. Tangerine Dream. Yeah, it feels like she's kind of painting a picture. Like Salvatore. Okay, so this must be a place, I think. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, she's filling in the rest of the words. That's clever. So, like, the previous choruses were, like, ignoring the middle words, and then she kind of reveals what it's all about later on. It's quite cool. Such a unique way of telling a story. It's like building intrigue, isn't it? And then to kind of answer that question later on. Ooh. So dramatic. Soft ice cream. Only Lana Del Rey could sing the word soft ice cream and have it be so dramatic. I love it. Very cool. Yeah, I mean, you'll have to let me know what you think about that song, because like there are so many different ways in which that could be interpreted. To me, it seems like she's talking about a town, a place, like a sun-drenched European city where they're kind of walking around. The summer rain is calling her name. It's like, you know, this kind of dream place where she can live in the moment. Maybe. But it continues this like lazy, hazy dreamscape that she's kind of been creating throughout this honeymoon. Maybe this is a place in which you could actually go to on a honeymoon. This is a literal honeymoon. But yeah, it does seem to be like describing all the kind of beautiful things and the memories and the little bits and things she's noticed from this place that she loves, you know, escaping reality, living in the moment, like stopping worrying about the future. That's the sense I get. I love it. Like sonically, the whole album seems so accomplished. It's cool. It's so interesting to dive into, you know. God, this is going to be such a long video to edit. Let's go on to song number 11. This is The Blackest Day. Oof. Sounds like feedback.
Got my blue nail polish on. Favorite tone of song.
My favourite colour and my favourite tone of song.
Not easy for me to talk about.
What's not easy for us to talk about? Huh.
Since my baby went away.
Oh, okay.
Blackest day.
She's failing to live in the moment here, isn't she? I guess.
Going deeper and deeper.
Going deeper and deeper. Wow. Maybe ultimately it's impossible for her to ignore what's happened and what's gonna happen, you know. I love those harmonies, they're lush.
Got my new car and my gun.
Okay.
Don't wanna talk about the things to come.
I don't want to talk about things to come.
Put your radio on.
Again, living in the moment. She wants to live in the moment, doesn't she?
The future.
Yeah, it's more about the future.
Now that it's gone, I can't feel nothing.
I can't feel anything, yeah. I can't think about the future because I'm still not over the past. Ooh. Wow. It really feels like she's playing with this sense of past, present and future. And maybe she's trying to live in the moment, but ultimately can't. Looking for love in all the wrong places.
I'm falling for forever. I'm playing that.
I'm falling for forever.
I got you.
Yeah.
I want you now.
Ooh.
Baby went away. It's not one of those phases I'm going through. I'm on my own again.
I'm not my own again. Maybe she's kind of realising that she can't tie herself to another person for her own happiness, you know? Yeah, she kind of seems to really get lost in the past in that song, you know. She's regretting how she communicated to the guy. He seems to think that she wants to end it, and maybe that's why he ended it. But then she's kind of saying in this song, you know, you got the wrong end of the stick, I don't want that. And all these thoughts are kind of swirling in her head and making her think, is this why we broke up? Basically, it feels like she's lost in this past relationship and she can't get out of this black day, and she's trying to make her way towards the future. But how can she think about the future when she still can't figure out the past, you know? Continues this idea that we're playing with time and living in the moment and trying to live in the moment but failing to, and kind of wishing for this honeymoon. Love it. Oh my God, it's so beautiful, so well constructed, so deep, and lyrically so clever. I loved the nail polish. Blue is the colour of my nail polish and my favourite tone of song, and referencing how maybe she kind of is looking for the drama and looking for the sadness, almost like she's addicted to it, you know, in a way. I love it. It's great. It's really good. Let's go on to the next song. This is song number 12. This is 24.
24 hours
One day.
and half
Time.
for you to lie.
Half as many ways of you to lie. Could be referencing 12 steps.
Murder and carnage.
Wow.
You'll get free.
Well, yes.
There's only 24 hours
Huh.
to lie like you love, or love like you love.
She's saying there's not enough time for the two things to coexist. I love those horns. They sound very cinematic. It's my word of the day. Ooh. I love how her songs almost go through phases, don't they? It almost feels like it ends and begins again. It's like an opera, in a way.
Lying love.
My lying love. What you do in the other 12 hours. Yeah.
You.
This person seems to be into dodgy dealings again.
And that's not enough.
It's almost like an ultimatum, you need to give up the stuff that you're lying about, you know, something needs to change. And again, it's about time, isn't it? It's so clever.
Give me your diamond. So diamond. Hard to reach.
Oof.
Cold to touch.
Wow. Wow. Amazing. So atmospheric, so cinematic. It sounds like it could be in like West Side Story or something. Do you know what I mean? Like with the castanets and the Spanish influence. Again, feels like that kind of nostalgic summer, humid. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's amazing, isn't it? Really? Yeah, wow, fabulous. It continues this story about time, which I think is just incredible. It very much fits into this whole theme of the honeymoon period, living in the present. We don't have enough time. We only have 24 hours in a day, and that's not enough time for you to love like you love and lie like you lie. It's all entangled. It's just amazing. It's like this tapestry of doubts and fears and worries that all come down to time. You know, really blown away, to be honest. I don't know, this might be the best album that she's done so far for me. Let's go on to the penultimate song, which is weird because it's called Swan Song. But then the last one's a cover, so I guess it is kind of the last song. Synth. Interesting. Oh, it's just so full and rich and vibrant. Oh, it's so stunning. Oh, soundscape, innit? Just stunning. Oh my god, love it. Why work so hard when you could just be free?
Let's just get lost.
Let's let go of our responsibilities, get lost, live in the moment. Wow.
Never sing again.
Be our swan song. We're saying goodbye, letting go, and escaping and running away. Oh, wow.
It will be our
It's a very fitting kind of final original song for the album, you know?
dive deep and I blew my sweet. The two of us. If that's
Nothing could stop the two of us. She's ultimately so romantic, isn't she? I love this. Oh, this is so stunning. Let's just escape the world, escape our responsibilities, like let go of what the world needs us to be and just live our own lives the way we want to live it. It really is the culmination of everything she's been talking about so far, isn't it? Wow.
do you like where you've been? Say goodnight to the life and the world you knew.
Say goodbye to the life and the world that you knew.
Never sing again. It will be our swan song. Swan song.
I think she thinks that she's found a solution to problems, but I don't know whether running away is the answer. Yeah.
When you could just be free.
Why work so hard when you could just be free? Wow. Oh my god. Shit. Oh, I got chills. Wow, 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 wow. That might be my favourite song of the album right at the end. I just love this idea that she's like been contemplating time. She's spent the whole album talking about this idea that like she's regretting the past and thinking about the future, worrying a bit of the future, trying to break out of it, trying to get out of the darkest day and trying to move on and trying to live in the moment and trying to do all these things. And it's not until this final song that she actually kind of finds a solution. I don't know whether it is the real solution, whether she will find happiness, but she kind of just says to this person, let's let go of our responsibilities. Let's stop trying to work hard. Let's stop trying to like be part of the rat race. Let's just be free, you know. Let's just run away. I think that just kind of sums up everything that the album's been talking about thus far. She decides, let's live in the unending honeymoon. Do you know what I mean? That's what it feels like this song is, you know. It feels like the whole album is chasing the honeymoon. And she finally finds a way to do it with this final song. Wow. Before we go on to the actual final song, if you've got this far and you haven't subscribed, then make sure to subscribe. Like, I love doing reactions like this where you can really dig into the music. It's just so much depth. And so make sure to subscribe for more reactions like this. And also make sure to pre-save my new song. If you click on the link in the description, you can go through to my Hyperfollow page and you can pre-save the song for when it releases. I'm going to do like a whole bunch of fun stuff surrounding it. I'm going to do like a live launch party, so make sure to keep an eye out for that notification as well. But yeah, I'm really excited for you to all hear the final version of this song on the 19th of October. So pre-save now. Yay. Cool. Right, let's go on to the last song on the album. This is Please Don't Let Me Be Misunderstood, which of course we know is a cover. So let's do it.
You understand me now. Don't you know?
Like she's explained herself.
But I'm just a soul.
Oh Lord, please don't let me be misunderstood. It does fit with the album though, doesn't it?
Seems that all I have is worry. Get out on you. Life has
It's a kind of unique version of this song.
more than my share.
It's very Lana.
I love you.
Yeah.
Sometimes I find myself alone, regretting just some simple thing. 'Cause I'm
Regret.
just a
I love how she picks a cover that always fits with the theme of the album, you know? Cool. Beautiful version of that song that she puts so much of her own flair onto. But I love how the story fits. It's all about kind of regrets. And I think, yeah, it's looking at the past and hoping that in the future she won't be misunderstood for her decisions, you know? Overall, I think Honeymoon is her most accomplished album that I've heard so far. And like, I obviously haven't listened to NFR yet, but like so far, this is my favourite. It just feels so accomplished because in so many ways, not just the lyrics, not just the arrangement, but everything in it kind of sums up to create this hazy daydream of an album that makes you think about your position in the world, what you're chasing, what you're trying to look for in the future, what you're, you know, regretting in your past, and kind of almost chasing this honeymoon period that maybe isn't realistic because there's always going to be the past, there's always going to be the future. In the end, I think she kind of says the only way to really get that honeymoon forever is just to run away and just to learn to live in the moment. The only way you're going to be able to get on with your life and find that kind of persistent happiness like you have in the honeymoon phase of a relationship or when you're on honeymoon after getting married is by living in the moment, which is so poignant, especially for me at the moment. I feel like that's something that I've really been like grasping recently, is learning how to live in the moment more, and it's something that I've struggled with because I'm so focused on my future, you know? Yeah, so I think for that reason, I think like this album speaks to me more than the other ones, you know? We'll have to wait and see if Blue Bannister's NFR or Lust for Life could change that. Absolutely brilliant. I'm blown away. Absolutely blown away. Yeah, let me know what you think of this album. I know a lot of you are really excited for me to do this one because it's your favourite. So yeah, sound off in the comments, as they say. I'd love to hear your take on all the songs, and I'd love to hear, like, how does it compare to Lana's other albums for you? I'm really excited to hear Blue Bannisters, so make sure to come back to the channel on the day it releases. I'll be doing my reaction the same day on the 22nd of October. Before we finish, let's do the Song of the Week. So for my Song of the Week this week, I'm going to go with Emily Sandé, who enjoyed quite a lot of popularity in her first album, but for me, it's her second album that really solidified like her as one of my favourite artists. She's a beautiful songwriter. And the song I'm picking today is Lonely. It's just so good. It's just this beautiful song about like her getting lonely and kind of needing to break out of it and trying to find love and trying to find a way to move on and to like live her life and love her life. And sometimes she just needs somebody to just sit there and hold her and just tell her it's going to be okay. And this song like starts off really close and really quiet and it ends up really big and just like so passionate, and then it just comes back down. It's just absolutely stunning song. The whole album, Long Live the Angels, is just so stunning. It's a masterclass in songwriting. If you need an album to listen to, that is one of my absolute favourites. I'll add Lonely to my Song of the Week playlist. You can follow that using the link down below. Cool. Thank you so much for tuning into this reaction. I will see you next week for another reaction, and if not, I'll see you for the Blue Bannisters reaction next month. Okay, bye.